for the human rights institution worldwide. Going towards the Itec executive and mid-career training program, it is specially for the officers or the officials in the various government who are in the middle level or the DG or and above level. So they can avail this facility, they can enroll for this program from the partners countries. Next slide, please, Mari. So there are some steps also, like most of you, as you already know, the steps to follow for the Itec program. So in Itec program, like I already told you, the sector, there are 34 sectors are there in which Government of India is providing trainings like IT, governance, health, energy, finance, entrepreneurship. Many courses are there on various sectors. There are 34 sectors currently are there in which Government of India is providing training. As I already mentioned, there are top institutions in which the training are being given, like IITs, Indian Institute of Technology, Indian Institute of Public Administration, rural development institutions. There are many institutions of prominent nature there who are offering ITEC programs. And if I go a little bit towards the process, how to apply for these applications. So you can simply, there is a very simple procedure for it. Like simply we have to go itechgui.in. It's a website on which you can go, you can find all the courses which are being run currently by the Government of India. The courses are there as well as the duration and which institute this course is going to happen. All the detail you can find it. And next step is that you have to just simply log into the, you create your account and fill up the form. In fill up the form, you simply details is asking for the basic details about your organization, about your medical fitness, about your educational background, about your experience or professional working experience. After that, simply you have to just take out the printout of that duly filled in form and get it endorsed by your nodal authority, that is your employer. Wherever you are working, you have to just get this form endorsed and forward it to the Embassy of India through Minister of Labor. In Oman, Minister of Labor is a nodal ministry, you can say, who process this all the application and they forward it to Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and through them this form comes to the embassy for further verification and processing. For us, just to tell you a little bit, like while filling the form, the most of the time, but some difficulty also we face, that I will tell you in the next slide. Meanwhile, I can just tell you the first formalities. After filling in the form as soon as we receive, we process from our side. Thereafter, the applicant, whoever applied, they will get a confirmation message in case they get the enrolled for that particular program. And after that, the pre-departure formalities, like once you are selected, embassy give you instruction regarding your visa formalities, visa processing, and for the tickets also, travel arrangements are also being done by the embassy. Next slide, please, Mori. So who can apply in this? Like anyone from the official, from government, public or private sector, universities, chambers of commerce and industry. Just to give an idea, last year, maximum of the participants we got from Ministry of Labor and the universities, also University of Technology Applied Sciences, as well as from the Ministry of Higher Education. This year, we also got nomination forms from State Audit Institution. And more of the course which I mentioning about, the course on the Human Resource Institution, from there also we got a 3 nomination. So this year I can say the popularity of ITEC courses among Oman and various universities and ministries in Oman is going up. And regarding the eligibility criteria, I just simply going through the briefly about the eligibility criteria. The academic qualification for the each program is little bit varied, but most of the program is asking for the graduation program. And working knowledge of English, and age between 20 and 40, between 25 and 45 years. This is the criteria I just want in the previous slide I was mentioning about the criteria. Like in the criteria, the age we are mentioning 25 to 45 years. So what happens, many a times we receive the application, the applicant age is more than 45 and maybe around 50, 55. For that also we receive the application, because in case the applicant is very interested and they are really want to go and they means they fulfilling all the other requirement, we can also help from our side. Our ambassador can give as a discretion to relax that condition to receive that application and process that application. Next step, which is the medically fit to undertake training, which is a crucial step, because in the form itself, there is a particular format in that we have to fill all our requirement, all the medical history regarding our blood pressure, our vaccination of yellow fever. So many times what we saw, the details are not fully completely filled. Sometimes because in that, after filling all your details, after all your particulars regarding blood pressure, HP and all details of doctors who is issuing that certificate, details of that officer or doctor is also need to mention. Many times what happens, the doctor just mention their names and only their registration number. We also need to have their mobile number, their email address also, because as soon as we receive the application, we need to fill all this detail on the Itec portal through embassy side, and these all fields are mandatory. In case we left any column blank there, we'll not be able to fill that column. So in that case, we approach the applicant. Sometimes applicants are busy. So just a means suggestion and advice to complete all the fields while filling the form. And timeline also, this is also crucial step, because many a times when we receive the application, they reaches to embassy just 1 day or 2 days before the program starts. So we request all the nodal authority, like during our meetings also, we requested Ministry of Labor to send the application at least in 2 months in advance. So what happens, because after getting the application, because Ministry of Labor process the application, they forward to Ministry of Foreign Affairs, then they reaches embassy. From here also we process the application and it reaches our ministry in Delhi. There also it takes little bit time. So that's why we are requesting to have a 2 months minimum time to process completely all the applications. And regarding the what the term and condition and what are the facilities are included in this, like visa, as I already mentioned to you, visa will be processed by the embassy and the travel facilities. And the restrictions are there: no political activity allowed, no employment during the program. Like these are general guidelines for the program. And there will be the accommodation will be provided by fully funded by the institution where the program is going to happen. In some cases, in some institution, the allowances, daily allowances are also given by the that particular institution, which is nearly between 1200 to 1500 rupees. Next slide, please, Umari. So just to compare, like as I already mentioned to you, there are 34 sectors, or you can say types, in which Itec is providing the different type of training programs, starting from accounts, audit, agriculture, artificial intelligence, from environmental and climate change, governance and function, media and journalism, oceanography, vocational training, women empowerment. So these are the 34 streams in which Government of India is offering courses. On the right side of the slide, I mentioned the priority areas of Oman for skill development. If you can compare, like the first sector which is mentioned from the Omani side is a renewable energy and natural resource management. And if you can see on the left side, which is already there, so you can see the most of the training program which are the requirement or the priority areas for the Oman are already there in the program, which are already tailor-made programs being run by the government of India. So any of these programs can be selected and can be encouraged by the government of Oman through Ministry of Labor to participate in these programs. And these programs, it's a list, just a indicative list. There are many other programs also. If you go to the portal, you can see the way many programs are there. One institution is running more than 3 programs. So you can select the program as per your convenience, as per your choice, as per your requirement, and enroll for it. Omari, next slide, please. So I made a comparison here regarding the upcoming courses which are going to be offered in this year. So stream-wise course I mentioned, like government function. In government function means they have program related to AI, cyber security. Many programs are being covered by the government function sector. And there are sustainable development, agriculture, and there are, like I already mentioned, 64 sector are there. Oh, sorry, 34 sector are there. And for 64 courses have already been announced by the government of India for this year. They are in process of announcing more courses. Till now, 64 courses have already been announced. I made the tabular form to just to give an idea. Like in engineering and technology, 27 courses are there. Government function, 15 courses. Petroleum hydrocarbon, 1. So these courses are, currently you can see only one is there, but they are in process of adding more courses in these areas. Next slide, please, Umari. So this month-wise planner also I made, like in which month we are getting how many courses. So this is also as on date. I made it like today, 65 courses are there. So in April, like in coming month only, there are 7 courses which are going to run in various streams. In May, 12. So only thing I just want to mention here, like the course, there are 5 courses in December. So not to wait till the December or November comes. You can apply in the April itself for that course which is going to start in December. So in the through bar graph also, I'm just shown that the programs which are in which month we are getting more courses. So as you can see, May and September, there are many courses are going to happen. This list is going to, more courses going to be added because they are still in the process of adding more. Next slide, please, Umar. So in the embassy, I can be contacted on my email address or my direct number on culture.muscat, that is ma.gov@ma.gov.in. You can directly send any query if it is there. And to apply for the various programs which are being run by Indian government, you can simply go to the www.itecgui.in/index, where you will get all the forms, and through that portal, this is the only portal from where you can apply for these courses. You can select the courses as per your stream or as per your month wise. All the programs you can select and enroll for the program there. Omar, there is one PDF of the form also. So this is a form, like this is the same form which is online is available. Like online, you are going to fill the detail, all these detail online. Just to show the what details are required there, I'm just going through this form. So these in part one, you can see simply they're asking for the basic details, your nationality, name of the course for which the course you are applying for, your date of birth, passport details, the very basic detail they are requiring. Next page, please. And their address, employment details. And this is a form need to be endorsed by your nodal authority, your nodal ministry where you are working. Same thing. This is for all the government official who are applying for this course. They need to give a self undertaking. This is the form I was mentioning about. So in this, like applicant, when they are applying, they are able to fill only their name, their weight, and their blood group. Other details we need to have through the forms only. That's why that it takes little bit time. When the form takes time reaches to us, we don't have the details. Like if we try to fill the form online also from our side, we are not able to do it because the details regarding blood pressure, pre-prandial blood sugar, these details are not available to us because these are details in the physical form only. So that's why we request to all the nodal ministries and the other applicants to send the form to us well in advance. Scroll down, please, Omari. And this is a column for the doctor. Like here you can see date of test report, name of doctor, date of registration number, doctor city, doctor phone number. These all details are mandatory. In many cases, we don't find the phone number of the doctor. We don't find the email ID of the doctor. So I request to fill all these details, whatever required here, because these help us to process the form completely. Otherwise, it get rejected or it get delayed. So doctor has to put their signature and seal also with along with their registration number. So this was regarding the form that need to be filled.
About the age condition.
Yes. Yeah. So this was a presentation from my side. Thank you so much. I now request DG from Ministry of Labor to say a few words and share his experience for the ITEC prom and to how we can collaborate more on the ITEC prom between India and Oman.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Mohammed Najjar, General Director of Training at the Ministry of Labor. First of all, I'm very thankful. For the Indian Embassy in Muscat for organizing this event and this kind of the meetings. We are looking for develop this cooperation between our government, representing by the Ministry of Foreign and Ministry of Labor, regarding that programs and the specialist as well, which is now today we introduce it in all the field of the government, I think, and according to what Oman is need as well, for according to our vision in 2040. So this kind of the program is very much helpful for our employee to develop their skills and competencies. And this is, and the result for sure, this is will rise the level of the quality of our performance in the government. So this is what we are looking for to develop these skills, improve it in order to rise the level of the work as well in the government entities. That's why we are looking for India as a great player for this goals. We try to achieve it, and thank you for their support and their cooperation between our two countries. We think it's a good example. We try to develop it more in the near future, and I think that also the type of the programs which we are try also to achieve it, or we try to organize it with the Indian embassy as well for this year and for the next year will witness more develop, I think, and based on our need and based on the projects as well, which we are looking in Oman to implement it. So I'm thankful again for the Indian embassy and for the team. And hopefully also we increase the number of the people from the government entities regarding ministries or authorities to increase the number who they can get benefit of this one of from these programs. We get as well, as you mentioned, Mr. Pushpander, we get the list of the program which we send it to all the government entities from Ministry of Foreign, and based on the nominees we get it from the government, we send it to you, and we try to follow the criteria you mentioned it now, and we try to follow also the forms, and we try as well to identify what the specialist as well in which area in Oman also we need to focus more. So this is what we try to focus more on this kind of the programs in the near future. Thanks again, and looking for next year event to also to celebrate about what we try to achieve during this year. Thank you again.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your remarks. I now request Dr. Salah Al-Jajali from DG, Minister of Higher Education, to share his remarks and how we can do more to utilize the more courses. Like one thing I forgot to mention, there are 125 slots for Oman. So 120 slots are there, like 125 officials nomination can be sent to Government of India to utilize the programs under Itec. Sir.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. I hope you are doing very well. I'm Salah Zajali, currently the acting DG for research programs and capacity building at the Research and Innovation Authority. I participated in Itec scholarships long ago. That was back in 2017. And before going to India, I remember one particular event that happened back then. At the time of submitting applications, at that time I had just finished my PhD. And all my colleagues at work were actually surprised. They said, you just finished your PhD, and now you want to go for a short-term training program of less than a month, and in India? How come? But I was determined, I insisted, and I completed submitting the application. Although in the first year, my application was not accepted. They said you submitted it kind of late, so there wasn't enough time for processing it. And that was one practical lesson that I learned. You need to submit your application as early as possible and to submit a complete application. Nevertheless, I tried once again the next year, and alhamdulillah, eventually it worked out very well. How was my experience? Basically, simply, it was wonderful. Believe it or not. Starting first with the training program itself, it was really an excellent training program. The program was conducted at TERI, the Energy and Resources Institute, located in the suburbs of New Delhi. The place was wonderful. The trainers were really competent. The vast majority of them were really competent. In addition to that, we had a number of field visits. We went to State Bank of India. We also visited a wood manufacturing company that manufactures furniture, high quality furniture. We learned a lot. Our course was about environmental health and the optimal utilization of natural resources. In addition to that, we also had a number of tours. We were lucky to visit the wonderful pink city of Jaipur. It was far away from New Delhi. We went by bus, but the trip is worth it. It was really enjoyable, and I have a lot of good memories from that trip. At the end, I would like to invite all my fellow Omanis to submit applications for Itec scholarships, and I highly encourage you to compete fiercely for these scholarships. Why? Personally, I have, alhamdulillah, over the last 20 years, received 6 international scholarships, and Itec scholarships, believe me or not, is one among the top scholarships that I personally experienced. I also would like to thank the Indian Embassy for their generosity, for their commitment to offer all of these wonderful scholarships on a yearly basis for so many years by now. And if the embassy wish, I can also participate with you in promoting for these scholarships, giving presentations about my previous experience. And through this experience, actually, the Indian Embassy and myself, we became actually good friends. I have attended Itec scholarships events for so many times. I presented previously about my experience 4 times, and this is actually the 5th time I'm talking about it. So thank you so much to all of you. Thank you to Your Excellency, and thank you to Miss Sonia. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing your experiences. We also have some video messages, video experiences of our Itec alumni who joined the prom and sharing experience through their videos.
The IT Tech training program are about more than just learning. They are a chance to share ideas with specialists from around the world. I'm happy to share with you about my experience. Let's go. Thanks Ragish and Shahnawaz from CPI. Thanks Sony from MBC. Thanks IT Tech. Thanks India. Assalamu alaikum.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Muhammad bin Abdullah Al Jahwari from Sultanate of Oman. I hold a PhD in law and work at the Supreme Judicial Council. I am happy to share my training experience at the University of Foreign Languages and English in India. Thank you very much, India.
How are you? I am Manar Al Hanai. I am from Oman. I am in Ministry of Manpower as internal auditor. The course in India is increase my knowledge and experience in my work. It's helped me for analyze, for audit, how to write report, how to connect with the other peoples. Thank you for the Embassy of India, and bye.
Thank you, Mari. So these were the 3 video messages from our Itec alumni. And just to mention here, we have Dr. Thabit and Dr. Mohammad Al Jawari with us today also. So they also mentioned that they want to share more experience about today also. So I request Dr. Thabit to share some experience.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. I think ITEC is not just learning, but it's lecture. You see the people from the different worlds. Actually, I have my PhD from Malaysia and my master from UK. But what I got in India, you get people or colleagues from 18 countries. So that's not easy to get it in one class. Sharing all this idea and about deep topics like law, and you get lawyer and judges there sharing idea about what we do in our country, how we work there. So actually that's good things I advise my colleagues in my work, and even the people who are around me to apply in this courses to get experience, challenge, see the culture in India, and see the culture for the students who come from far. You can see some my colleagues who come from Chile and Argentina. Some of them came from Fiji, close to the Syria. So I think that's something you can get from the other places or other countries or scholarships. So I advise you all to have that experience. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. As I already mentioned, we have Dr. Mohammad Al Jawari also. He also would like to share his experience. And I just want to mention that he was the first applicant from Oman who went to India in year 2020, 25-26. So Mohammad Jawari.
We are really looking to hear from Dr. Mohammed.
Yes, please come.
Yeah. Go there. Go.
ترجم انت دكتور؟ ما اعرف شهر واحد هنا ستني اتعلم انجليزي انا. السلام عليكم. بعد كاميرا. يلا بسم الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. باختصار thank you India and thank you Embassy India in Muscat. Thank you Sony. ثانك يو دكتور كومار. ما عندي كلام وش اقول لكم يعني، لكن التجربه يعني جدا جميله في جامعه اللغه الانجليزيه اللي هي انجلش اوف انجلش يونيفرسيتي انجلش ان حيدرباد. تجربه جدا جميله، كانت 45 يوم ورجعنا من هناك مريضين 45 يوم، فبالتالي كله نسينا. فشكرا جزيلا.
So today we have Mr. Muhammad Al Mawali and Mr. Muhammad Al Rashbi also. They also would like to share their experience. I request first Mr. Ahmed Al Mawali to come please forward. After that, Mr. Muhammad Al Rashbi.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you for your invitation and for your continuous cooperation. I had that experience in Mumbai. I was in 2019. In that time, I have that course in IB version 6. I learned that we enhance our knowledge and that improve our skills. And that's not only that's learning that courses, and in that time we know that's the more details the culture of Indian, and that's I met that's many people from many countries, and that's we learn I learned that's many cultures, and 2 months that's I get that's more experience in that time. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon. My name is Muhammad Abdullah Rasbi. I am from Ministry of Information. I am working in networking department. I go to India in 2010. I am attending the networking course, CCNA, CCNB, MCSE, MCSA. The course was very, very wonderful. We met many experts from India, and also we met many friends from India. There was wonderful course, and we take many benefit. We take many experience from that course. Was very good course. Also, we visited many area in India, in Bangalore, and also we study in ITIC on the UTL Technology Institute. Was a very good institute, and also there's many material, many study of material and technology. Was very thing, and we will thank to Itec program, Ms. Sonia, and all the programs was very, very, very wonderful. Thank you.
Sir. Thank you so much, Dr. Mohammad Al Jawari, Dr. Thabit, Mr. Ahmad Al Mawalid, Mr. Mohammad Al Rasbi, and also Dr. Dr. Mohammad Al Nazar from Ministry of Labor, Dr. Saleh Al Jajali from Ministry of Higher Education. Thank you so much for sharing your experience. I now request Pradeep sir, he is counselor here in the embassy, to share experience and to tell us more about the ITEC program and the more collaboration on this between India and Oman, sir. Yes, and the book also. Yeah.
Good afternoon. As you have seen from the presentations, that the alumni of ITEC courses, what kind of experience they have gained through these courses. This is the third ITEC day that I am witnessing here in the embassy. And I must say that today, किसी और का है. So I must say that today we have received so many friends of India in this gathering today. You may have seen that going to India is not only experiencing India, though the place is India, the instructors are Indians, but all your fellow course mates, they are from all around the globe. So basically, you get global experience at one place. And of course, you will see India, you experience Indian culture, you experience Indian hospitality. And what I have seen from my experience by meeting to the ITEC alumni all around the world, wherever I was posted earlier, that they become friends of India for good. Today, so many friends of India are here. Some of our friends are already ITEC alumni, and some are aspirants to go to India. Having said that, as you know, that India and Oman, the relationships is historic. I think this is one of the oldest continuous relationship between the two countries. As we say that it is a 5,000-year-old relationship between our two countries. Most of you are already aware of that. And just to give you a glimpse of what kind of relationship we have, today we have arranged one book. It is titled India-Oman Ties Across Sea and Space. It is authored by Dr. Sandhya Rao Mehta. She's associate professor in English language department in Sultan Qaboos University, and Mr. Samuel Kutti, he is senior editor in Oman Observer. So this book gives a history in a very lucid manner, starting from the ancient times and till the rule of late Sultan, His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, and also the various developments between in the bilateral relation field between our two countries during the regime of current His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq. So this, while you will be going out, please do not forget that to take that book. We have arranged to give this book, and it will be a very good souvenir for you, and it will just remind you of India, and also encourage also provide more information between the relationship between our two countries. Besides that, no gift is complete without Indian sweets. So we have also arranged a box of sweets also with that book. So please do not forget to take that box of sweets as well as that book, which will renew or which will remind us of the relationship, the sweet relationship between our two civilizations. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I just want to add one more thing along with this. This presentation will be also having a group photo there. So after the before the presentation, we'll also have a group photo outside the embassy, just where we all entered. So moving to the next session of our next element of our program, we have a Q&A session. So the Itec alumni who went to India, some of them already shared their experience. And if the other functionaries from various ministries who joined our program today, if there are any Q&A, if there are any queries, so we are here to take those queries also. If anyone, just they can just raise their hand. I'll just call them. They can come here and to mention their query.
Query or comment?
Query and comment or experience, what are there? Yeah. I here, please come here. Yeah. The reason is like the camera is there. You can look there and.
No, I was busy in something, so I was surprised when you invite me. I'm not ready and Assalamu alaikum jami'an. First of all, I would like to express my deep thanks and appreciation to our friend Dr. Thabit, who really invite us to come for this great event and to get enough information and good experience about this very helpful program. And I really, one day, I will enjoy it, بإذن الله. Based on the experience that I have heard from my friend Dr. Muhammad Al-Jahwari, he said the program was very useful for him, and I can realize that his English get improved comparing with the basic level that he had before he went to the India for that program. Also, I think good advantages that he got when he met with different people from different countries. I thought that program just in India with the Indian people, But I really surprised when I found that there are many international people coming from different countries. Also, I think it was a good chance for him to browse in India and joining to the people culture there. And I think about the food tasty there. So this is itself good experience. What I'm wondering, and really I hope from this program for me, if there is a professional program by cooperation with companies or institutions, whatever, so to get benefit from the practical experience, not just knowledge and information. So I think that will be very, very useful for specifically for those employees from the public sector. And I think this is what I have. Thank you. Anyway, shukran.
Thank you so much. So anyone else is there who just want to share comments, queries, questions? Thank you. So now moving to the next element of our program, I request Ambassador sir to address the gathering and to address all our colleagues and our friends, as Pradeep sir mentioned, friends of India here, sir.
Thank you, Pushpinder, for very efficiently conducting this program, organizing it, getting all our Omani Itec alumni members here. I think today's function will be totally incomplete unless a lady member who participated in the Itec program in India comes forward and shares. If you are ready, please do, Sonia. Try to see if you can persuade. Your persuasive power is at question now. So if they are there, Pushpinder, do make space. And you can interrupt me if she's coming. Is she?
Right, sir.
So nice. So let her take a bit of breath. And as you settle down and I pass on the microphone to you, my request to you would be, in case you are an Itec alumni, also share how your learning in India helped you as you continued your professional career in Oman, if you can share. But be as it may, anything coming from you as the only lady member speaking from the Omani side, that's a lovely thing. A great round of applause to. This is not great round. This is a very muted round. I think the great round has to come like this. Okay.
Your question again was
Whatever.
Whatever. My experience actually it was mostly online, so I'm pleased that I attend the lecture that time. It was يعني good decision from my side, and I was really enjoying that يعني conference or what we call it. But I'm really happy and thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Very small and sweet comment. Thank you very much. From my side, what I would want to comment upon would be exactly that this is not the end of the Itec Day celebration. Those alumni members who went to India benefited or did not benefit, either ways, please do share your critical experiences through your short videos, which we will be again using on our social media. Hopefully, you will be having more things positive to say than negative, but even negative is more than welcome, so that we improve as we go along. In the days of artificial intelligence, what kind of training would be not available on the tip of your fingers as you can dig through the internet? I would say exactly what was pointed out to us by the DG Higher Education and before that the DG Manpower. The real strength of the courses of this nature is the convening power of the institutions and of India. So as you go there for participating in a course, what is taught is one thing, but what you learn across with the other participants is much larger. Exposure to the various sites in India, if it is a company or it's a particular activity, a process that really holds your attention, The ability to go there and see it for yourself is another thing which India would say that it does have. A country of the size of practically a continent called a subcontinent, with a huge range of economic activity, right from the smallest micro enterprise, as we call, all the way up to the multinationals in the whole globe. Essentially means that India is like a lab for any economic activity, any professional activity. And that is what is tapped into as our institutions in India roll out these courses year after year. And incidentally, please let me tell you that our Development Partnership Administration, that is the entity which organizes these courses, every year they review the courses based on the feedback. That is the reason that we do not know which courses will be floated in a particular financial year. That is what we follow, April till March, shortly to begin. The entire course set for 2026, April to March, is not available because they are, as we speak, reviewing the courses, looking at the new ones which are being offered to make sure that they meet the expectations of the aspirants who come all the way from wherever they are. Oman, of course, is advantageous in the sense that they are just next to each other. Water connects us, as our Honorable Prime Minister told when he came in December 2025, it does not separate us. Therefore, we have only a water body which connects us, been doing so for the past 5,000 years, 1500 minimum of the maritime history that we have had with Oman. And this is nothing but building up on that strong foundation that we have had historically connected to each other. Our man and companies are all present here. The idea of getting hands-on experience in India rather than just a classroom training session is a laudable expectation. But just to tell that the platform for that may perhaps not be the Itec, Indian Technical and Economic Cooperation. The reason is very simple. This program is more institutions organizing the courses, tapping into the strength of India, showcasing to all the participants. But what was expected here by one of the earlier participants was an exposure to the Indian business or environment of functioning, right? Hands-on like intern. Now that opportunity will have to be explored via the companies. And fortunately, once again, we are on the cusp of another new movement that both the countries will benefit from. That is Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement, which we signed in December, ratified recently. It is going to enter into force in a short period of time. And with that in mind, companies, the other side and this side, both will be looking at each other. They will be looking into the young energies who want to really go and set in the other culture like Oman is in India. And that certainly will provide an opportunity for also the interns to try their hands-on in the office typical setting. So all those will be possible. The courses, as we said, we would want to see whether we can deploy the power of technology, what we call as RAG, retrieval augmented generation, so that all this great information which my colleague Pushpinder was describing to you, the clarification criteria, the kind of courses which are floated, 2026 versus 2025 in the past, given that practically 60 plus years of the existence of these courses, all that huge mine of information which is there, can that really answer the question of an aspiring new applicant? Can he simply put a question, I want to study hydraulics. Is there a short 1 month course? If he puts that prompt, can we, the power of AI, can we pull that course for him so that he gets to know that in the month of December at, for example, Hyderabad, that course is being organized. He plans ahead. And the point of having to apply in time, not too late, not too early, has also been made very clearly. All that can be supported through this power. Let me confess, this is a work in motion, a work in progress. But having heard everyone, including my colleague Pushpender, of the challenges of the past, how we were missing in not being able to meet the demand with the supply. Both are there. There's a demand, there's a supply, but yet we miss out on the bus because of these things which we want to tap into. Age-related conditions, somebody was asking whether there's a flexibility. There is a flexibility, but I would not say that let us mainstream that. Mainstreaming will be 25 to 45 years, healthy, English speaking, English understanding. The idea that once you go and learn from there, you need to also deploy that knowledge back as you come back to wherever you're working. So with that expectation, I think everybody would be keen that that bracket is respected, but be as it may, there may be odd circumstances when somebody may say that I do need, no matter the age bracket I do not fulfill. So there are exceptions to that, and we'll certainly accommodate that. Honorable esteemed Minister of Economy of Oman, and earlier I had been having a great meeting with the Ministry of Manpower. There is a huge enthusiasm as emphasis in Oman under the guidance and the leadership of His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq, His Majesty, there is an emphasis on the small and medium enterprises because they are the solutions for many of the employment requirements of the country. And India is actually having a good dynamism and strength in this precise area. There could be courses of this nature: business development, business marketing, small medium enterprises, taxation. All those subjects will also be there in the template of 70 courses that Pushpender already showed. There may be more to be added. We can benefit from all those courses. In the end, I would once again say my pitch would be that this celebration has to build, learn from the past, both the positives as also the negatives, so that the new courses that we float, that you participate in, benefits from the past experience to make sure that our experiences are enriching as we go from year to year rather than on the downhill. With that expectation, I'll request once again all of you that please do share your thoughts in a critical, constructive, as polite as you can be, but just firm and sharp. And those videos would be lovely. And we would be able to post them, celebrating the connection of India and Oman in the area of the skill upgradation, skill building. At the same time, we'll also benefit in as we roll out the new courses. Great round of applause to all of you who took time and participated in this session. I think wholeheartedly, let us clap, because as you clap, the positive energy also sinks in as our yoga teaches us, which is shortly going to be organized. So thank you very much. Afterwards, the next order of the day would be number one, that there is a book, there is a suite. We don't insist. If you feel up to it, persuaded by Mr. Pradeep Kumar, please do pick the book. But it will be there, and there's a bag also to carry it. But before that, smile to the camera, so that this power which we could not grasp here, only if you were there, we'll be able to capture then the camera. The bag will be there, and we'll bid goodbye till we see again, either sometimes next year or maybe at least after 1 year when we assemble once again for the Itec Day. Thank you very much. Thank you. I invite you for the picture. Please come back. Yeah. Yeah.